this class is really going to be about how you would approach this kind of haircut. This haircut, you want to think about the head shape, number one. So like when I look at his haircut, right, you can see how his hair naturally kind of concaves down into a V that way. So that's my starting point. When I do a fade, a lot of times you'll see dudes come in with a fade, they'll go hard line, hard line, hard line. It's like, why did you made and now it's so much work. Because now you're gonna have to try to figure out how to blend bald, like blunt bald into hair, which is like difficult. Whereas you can say, look, let me just smooth it all down to a length that I can work with. So I'm gonna start off with a 1.5, right? So I'm going Oster Octane 1.5. I like to use this first because there's no plastic guard in the way. The cut you're gonna get with straight metal guards is gonna be much cleaner, much more efficient than using the new stuff, right? I like the new stuff, but it's like, it's situational. You gotta know when it makes sense and when it doesn't make sense. So for his hair, right, when I look at this, first I wanna get the hair out the way that I don't wanna cut. So I always say, utilize a water bottle. I don't really wanna fade anything that's coming off that curve. So from the top to the side, I don't wanna hit that yet because I'm gonna blend that in. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it out the way. And you can use water to do that. So I'm brushing it up, I'm brushing it over. Now everything I brush down, I want to cut. I want to touch that. Same here. On this side, it's crashing this way. And let me know if you can't see. You can come stand up, look, whatever you want to do. Feel free to stand up too. Y'all don't got to sit down. Y'all want to get closer, like pull up. Same here. I'm gonna brush the hair this way. So now he doesn't have a whole lot of hair in the way, so I'm not worried about clipping anything up. You don't really need to do that. So now that I got that out the way, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that 1.5. And I'll show you how we start with that. So always make sure you move the ear out the way. You already know that. I just C-hook up, C-hook up. You see I'm stopping right at the nape of the neck, right where it starts to turn into his occipital bone. I'm halting my blending. But you can see with this actual guard, it's already getting them to a point where like, okay, it kind of already looks faded. Now I'm gonna give y'all a hack. The thing I like about this particular Oster Octane detachable, it cuts differently based upon how you land the clipper. So if I'm sliding the clipper like this, it's a true 1.5. If I lift it up like this, now we starting to get to a 1.75. Now I'm almost at a 3. And then I can back it off, it's at a 4. I'm using the same guard. That's how you can get faster. Instead of, I gotta switch to a 2, I gotta switch to a 3. And the thing is, all this area down here is gonna be bald anyway, so I'm not really worried about touching it right now. I'm just keeping my eye on the zone. So for here, I'm not even really worried about that. So because I'm getting to a point where it gets a little lighter, you notice I'm sliding right here, but when I get around the ear, you kind of pick it up into that 3-4 and scoop it out. See what I'm saying? I can even start blending this out. Like the way I cut, if I want to be faster, I'm gonna go ahead and just start blending that out already. See that? I'm already blending it out. It's funny, I look at certain haircuts and I'm like, oh, he stopped at 50% or he stopped at 40%. You ever see somebody in public and you see the cut, you like, okay, like, he got a haircut, but he didn't complete the haircut like at a level of mastery where it's like, okay, that's signature work. Cause you gotta realize barbering, it's like, there's different levels to barbering. You can do like entry level barbering where it's like everybody just getting hacked and they getting put out the shop and he feels like he got a haircut, his head hurts a little bit, probably razor burn a little bit. But hey, I got a cut today. $20, you know what I mean? $17. You get to the level of mastery, signature cutting, somebody wants the experience. So one of the things I do when I sell my services, right, and we're gonna get a little bit into marketing, I'm kind of doing it real compact because it's only like an hour class. When you market your services, right, you want to sell an experience. So it's not just about saying, I cut hair, line up. If you go read my services, it says, this includes an invigorating lemongrass hot towel. I mean, you like can smell the lemongrass like reading it. So as you can see, I'm already blending them up. Again, on this, I'm gonna challenge y'all on this cut, I'm not using no guards either. So you can see, boom, right? He's already kind of blended up where I want him at on a 1.5. No guards, I'm gonna just get it a little bit cleaner. I got any questions or anything specific?
How long did it take you to get to this point of cutting? And you're not using any guards?
You know what it is? When I used to cut hair mobile, and it's partially why I built the mobile barbershop, you might forget a guard, bro. I'm sure it's happened to y'all. Like, how many of y'all went to do a mobile cut? You get there, you like, yo, I left all my guards. I don't know if that happened to you, but like that's happened to me before, bro. And what you gonna tell them? You gonna be like, yo, bro, I gotta go. My bad, bro. I gotta drive 30 minutes. Like, that's so unprofessional. What if he had to be somewhere? And in those situations, you kind of like learn because you cut his hair without guards. You know what I'm saying? Like you go for it. And I just have this overwhelming belief that I'm really good at barbering. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I don't really. You can give me like a knife, bro, and a fork, and I'll figure out like, all right, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll probably put the fork like this, grab the knife, and like hack it. I don't know. No, like for real, like I'll figure out a way to still give him a haircut. All right, so as you can see, you can see that blend already. That's 1.5. That's just the first blend. I'm gonna put that down. I might pick it back up later. So from here, this is a Wall Senior cordless. You can buy a balding blade on it, and this is what I got on here. So it's a balding blade. So this is almost like a trimmer. You know what I'm saying? But I like to use this instead of using a actual trimmer because it gets it kind of too bald. It gets it bald enough where I can still blend with it. So as you can see, I'll come in here and take it up to right here. And you see when I'm landing the clipper, I'm hooking it out. Cool thing about being a barber, man, you can learn so much from everybody. You know, like there's barbers that I don't know how. If y'all real barbers, you like me, where it's like I'm almost captivated by a haircut. Like I'll be at Premiere, bro, and like somebody's talking to me, I'm watching somebody do a haircut, and I'm just like, I don't even hear nothing. Like I'm just like trying to see what's his mentality of approaching it. So like that's why this class is important. I feel like for you to just watch how I attack a haircut, so that you can incorporate it into your game. You don't gotta cut like me, but the way I cut, you can figure it out. Like, oh, okay, Chad didn't put no hard line in there, so I don't gotta put a hard line. So you see. You said what?
I did it just yesterday.
But then it's like, you know what's hard about that, bro? It makes it very difficult to get the hard line out.
Yeah, I was struggling.
It makes it super difficult, man. So you can see, boom. All right. I'm gonna go back to the one, yeah.
I got a question, right? So when you stroke it, do you always like flick out? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it depends on the intention and which way the hair is flowing. Because sometimes if the hair is flowing, let's say the hair is flowing down, right? Yeah, you're gonna flick out. But if the hair is flowing to the right, you flicking left. You know what I'm saying? You're not really flicking. And that's what you gotta pay attention to, like which way is the hair actually flowing. People don't really pay attention to that. They just approach a fade like it's all numbers, but you gotta look at how the hair is flowing. So look, this is my other secret weapon right here. This is the Andis cordless, right, with the fat blade on it. You gotta see, you see the flat blade before?
Oh no.
You seen one of them before?
I never seen one.
So the fat blade, powerful tool. I mean, it speeds up all your haircuts. As you can see, I ain't even started the timer, damn. Now it's 45 minutes. I was trying to see how long I took, but I forgot. My bad. So he says it's been 11 minutes. He felt it. He knows. So I actually don't even have everything. I actually forgot something again. So I'm like, all right, let's see if I can actually do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him, try to blend this line out, even though I don't really have the right guard to blend it out. So I'm gonna start with this all the way closed, and I'm gonna try to do it as best I can to keep them tighter so that I can get this initial line out, and I'll open it up into this. And that's all the fade is. I literally 3-step fade. Let me see, let's see. Let's see if this comes out. So I like the fat blade because when you're cutting hair with the fat blade, and even any other blade, barbering is also auditory. It's not just sight. It's sight, but you also have to think, am I hearing any hair being cut?
I can hear it from here with the blow dryer.
I'm telling you. So you can see, I'm just keeping it low. I'm not even going that high yet. Boom. Let me know if y'all can see. Let me know, should I stand somewhere else? All right. And it's just 3 of y'all too, so if y'all want to pull up, bro, like, yeah, we ain't in no formal setting. Y'all, I know y'all, bro.
So you let me know where I need to stand.
So you can see. So the way I'm gonna get that line out, I'm gonna go back to that balding blade and try to finesse it by corner cutting. Cause right now I really would like to have like a open, just regular open like wall or something that I can get that line out, but we'll see. I left it in the car. But look, it's already still kind of, see what I'm saying? And you should always have, I don't know if you already know this or not, you should have a comb in your hand or a brush if you're cutting hair. Like, when I see people doing this, bro, you're not using the tool, bro. You got a whole nother tool. I like this from here because it's a brush and a comb joint.
That's my best friend right now.
So you can see that line. I didn't put a hard line in there, so it's easier for me to get it out. I can finesse it. But it's still a faint line because I went with that balding clipper. So I'm gonna get it out later. So you can see right here.
I know.
But that's why it's very important. Barbering is mathematics. Honestly, like, mathematics is the language of God, bro. Like, physics, math is how he created all this, bro. You dig what I'm saying? So if you understand mathematics, you can do a haircut much faster. Because it's like, okay, I did a 1.5, right? And then I did a 0. Let's say that balding blade is like a 3 out. 3 out, you know what that means when I say that? So I'll show y'all when we leave too. There's different zeros. That's why it's important to learn with detachables. So like, if you don't have a pair of detachables, my challenge to y'all, bro, do like 5 haircuts. I know they're expensive as hell, bro. Save your money up, bro, and get a pair of detachables. But then it gets more expensive because you got to buy every single, like each one of these is $50. Yeah. This is $400, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Like, you almost like $800. But the amount of money that you're gonna make back from having that and just learning how to cut based off of that. So when I say 3 out, it's a 0, but it's 3 zeros on there, right? Okay. So it's like, it's a 0, but it ain't really like a 0. It's still like a little bit of hair, depending on the texture of the hair you're cutting. Some people's hair reacts different to different numbers, you know what I mean? But if I use a 5 out, which is 5, 5, it's like 5 zeros on it, it's like ball, bro. It's almost like you use the close shaver. You know what I mean?
I didn't know they had a 5 out.
Yeah, and they got
3 out, and I actually bought it because I didn't know anything about it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna test it.
Yeah.
I bought a 2 out and a 3 out to see the difference.
Right. Yep.
I still don't really know the difference, honestly.
So what I'll do is I got this secret formula I came up with for the perfect fade, and I'll share it with y'all. But it's all detachables. So like, challenge yourself, bro. Like, it makes haircutting fun again. It's like when you have to think about it, like, okay, I'm gonna challenge myself to cut hair with all detachables today. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, bro, that shit gonna be hard.
That's like long-term goals. invest in that guy.
One this morning on the market,
Yeah. But see, I'm taking my time with this cut. Like, it's to the point where, like, I'm talking to y'all, but, like, if I wanted to power this cut out, bro, I could be done in, like, 12 minutes because it's really not, it's not a laborsome cut. Right. It's like his hair is good. It's a good texture for, like, it just fades well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can kind of see, like, okay, from 1.5 to a 2 to a 0, he already looked like he faded up. You know what I'm saying? He got the hard line in there still, but I'm getting that out. See how you want to hit that? You want that cutting blade. So once you start to understand clipper mechanics and blade forensics, you'll understand, like, this blade needs to touch for it to cut. Like, right. You already know that. This is a guard.
Right.
So, like, if I have it like this, right, this part of it is blocking it. It's not really cutting that much. But if I could turn it in a little bit, and as human beings, you're kind of malleable. I could finesse this. You dig what I'm saying? I can stretch this up and stand the hair fibers up. Now I can get to them. You know what I mean? It's just little finesses like that, bro, that'll speed up your fade where you're not just cutting flat. You're just like, damn, bro, this line can't get out. Bro, okay, so grab this. You dig what I'm saying? And you're seeing no guards today, bro. You know what I mean?
So what guard would the fat blade be? What guard would you say that you're using right now?
That's why I love the fat blade, because it goes from like a OA, which is on the detachables, to like a 2, 3, like all in one guard. So it can speed up, like, even see, like, I open it all the way up, right? And then I stand it out. Now this is even bigger than this guard. When I open it up and stand it out. See that? See that? See what I'm saying? I'm like floating this right now.
Right.
And that'll speed up your game, bro. Like, y'all invested in yourself today, man, when y'all came to this class, because I'm not teaching like regular barbering, bro. I'm trying to teach like the future of it, bro, where it's like you can even like, this ain't even about the shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just, I want to teach y'all like how to cut. Because when you get to a point where you know how confident you are in your skill set, bro, like, you can go anywhere, bro. Like, you can kind of write your own ticket. You can start to collaborate and make like things like this happen. You know what I mean? Because you're like, okay, I know. So I constantly keep my blades lubricated, man. So what I do, I usually hit it like this. And you gotta always think, people always forget, you gotta hit those 2 screws. That's the main thing that really be rubbing on somebody's head. So you see people get the bumps and all that? Because somebody always spraying like this every time, always spraying like this every time. They never spray the 2 screws.
Oh,
that's a new one, yeah.
Man.
Think about that.
Never even thought about it. Never.
So like, I do it middle of the cut. I do it 2 or 3 times, like, you know what I'm saying, through the cut. Because then it kind of makes the blades cool again. He's like, ah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's really cool again.
Did you feel it getting warm at all at any point?
I did, yeah.
You did? Okay.
Now it's ice cold.
Okay.
See, and things like that, you learn that from just trial and error and just repetition. Like, because your clients don't tell you that's just cool. Sometimes, like, they're not gonna tell you, like, they're men. So they're like, I ain't about to be no bitch. Oh, it's hot.
Right.
They're gonna chill. They're gonna be like uncomfortable, but they're not gonna say, like, sometimes you might get somebody that's like, yo, bro, this joint getting a little hot, bro. But they're not really gonna say that. So it's up to you.
Right.
Once they do it, they're like, and then they're like, damn, he thought it. It's almost like, you read my mind, bro. How'd you know what?
All right, I gotta make that.
So even here, right? I'll take this now, right? So now what I'll do is, I'm gonna stand this up.
Yeah, that's the kind of comb I need with the measurement.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
So now I'm gonna do the same thing here. Now I'm going clip over comb. So now I just turn this 1.5 to a 5 by taking this comb and bringing it up like this.
Now, before you do that, how do you know where to position your comb when you're doing clipper over comb?
That's a good question.
when you're doing clipper over comb, and 1 second, I want to get this other line out before I even go there. So I'm gonna corner cut this out. I'm trying to be done with this. So you gotta realize, when you use the blade flat to give them the ball, initial ball, and then I come back corner cut, I can trim out whatever I went before that. It's like overlap. That's what I call it. It's like you use the same guard in a different fashion a little bit to blend out that line. You don't have to go to a different guard. I'm using the same one right here, but I'm just overlapping the flat stroke with the corner cut. And that's how you can get that line out without even using a one. This would be faster if I had like a Stylecraft, what's the new one they got? The little small one?
Instinct.
Yeah, if I had an Instinct just all the way open, I would have busted that out in 3 seconds. But I don't have it, so right now I do, but it's in the car. So I'm using corner to get it out. Same thing. It's just knowing how to finesse your blades and finesse your tools, bro. And I want to get this line out too. And just get it all as bald as you can, so you ain't really got to come back and mess with it again. And sometimes you don't have to wait till the cut's over to spray aftershave. That's a part of the that's a part of the sensory experience of a haircut. Like, even though I'm not even done yet, sometimes and the way I do aftershave, I can show y'all later because I don't have it. But usually I have my blow dryer and I just. Right. So it's like, it's cool and it's smelling good and it's like, and he's just like, damn. Like, it's kind of cold, but it feels good. It's like, damn, like. So I'll do that now.
And he's relaxed mid-cut.
Now mid-cut, I'll hit aftershave mid-cut. It smells good.
That's smart.
I'm chilling. Now you come back in.
That's smart.
But that's where I just balled it. So now it feels cool. It's already becoming to get healed a little bit. So now I'm going to come here, right, and I'm going to do clipper over comb. And I'm going to just wipe it. So you say, how do I know where to hold it?
Like how you position the comb.
Trial and error, bro. I hate to say it because it's kind of like, but the best way to do it, when I do a comb, you lay it flat on the head, right? So you see where I'm laying this head? You see where I'm laying it flat? You see where from here it's flat, and then now it's separation from the skull.
Right.
Separation from the skull on the skull.
Right.
That's where you know. That inception point where the comb goes, and it's different at different areas of the head. So here, I hold it. Flat, 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 separation there. So that's where this area I'm gonna pull up from.
Okay.
And when you pull up, there's different ways. There's point cutting, and this is something I'm still learning, so I'm not a perfection at this. I just know how to make it look good. But it's almost like I know how to play the piano by ear, but I can't really read the notes.
Gotcha.
It's like certain people can tell you more like in depth. They be like, yo, you point cut this at 45. I just make it look good, you know what I'm saying? So I'll take it here, and I'll pull it up 90. So now all the hair that's sitting right there, I don't want. I'm gonna go ahead and swipe that way with a 1.5. See how that already blend right there? This is a 1.5. This ain't even a 0. Some dudes do this with a 0, but you can finesse this and do it with 1.5. You get what I'm saying? Sideways. You can see the hairs being cut. Like, if you paying attention, and look, I made a little guideline right there. I'm gonna take it out.
So you always do it sideways when you do clipper over comb?
Nah, I do it every way.
Okay.
Any way I need to go. With the hairs, because it depends on how the hair's growing. Right. It always is kind of reactive. Like, here, I would say probably most of the time I do sideways.
Okay.
But I might do it like this one time. Because with this, I could graduate.
Right.
So as I'm here, I can start here closer and I can graduate and start to pull it out. So now I'm fading while I'm fading. I'm fading with the comb and I'm fading with the trimmers.
What's the difference between clipper over comb and scissor over comb?
Same thing.
Same thing.
But why would so the mechanical algorithm that's moving a shear is your fingers. Right. The mechanical algorithm that's moving this is the automatic rotary motor. So why would I work harder? Right. It's the same exact thing. Okay. You could probably be a little bit more accurate with shears because it's not constantly moving. You know, it's off, it's on. But you can see boom, break away. I'm just blending it out. Boom. That's it. Like, barely touched it. So from here, now I bring it with the shears. So on the top, The way I do it, this is something I learned from my boy Julius Caesar. Y'all know Julius Caesar? Man, you gotta tap in with Julius Caesar if you don't know him, bro. He out in LA, bro, and I've only taken 2 classes ever. Julius Caesar, we took it at Art Basel 2021, and my OG Morano. Y'all probably know Morano. You ever seen his book? It's not even like you gotta offer it for free. Like, you don't have to offer it for free. You can just offer it. They know it took you extra effort and time to do that service.
Gotcha.
At the end of the cut, you like, yo, bro, it's $20. Like, like, I mean, bro, like, you're not robbing him or nothing. Right. You just like, yo, bro, I recommend you get a facial today. You got all these bumps on your face, bro. Now, if he cares that much, he might say, yo, how much is it? Then you answer. But you're not finessing. It's a sales play, bro. Like, it's like, bro, if a cop pull you over, right, because you're driving too fast, when he's walking up to the car, he not just gonna pull you over because you ran a red light. He's gonna look and see, oh, is his brake lights, are they working? Did he have his seatbelt on? Right. Looking at everything he can write on that ticket. Because that's basically how you got to think about a haircut. It's a ticket. It's like, yo, all right, the base price is this. But what other, can I sell him some shampoo? Can I sell him a beard product? Can I sell him a service? Can I sell him a package? So this is something I'm doing in 2025, bro.
Yeah.
My demand is getting a little too high right now to where, like, I can't really handle all the clients. Like you said, I couldn't cut yesterday. I couldn't even eat yesterday. So what I'm doing now is I'm moving to a subscription model. And I'm sure y'all probably seen this before.
Yeah, South Florida's on that.
What are they doing down there in South Florida?
Monthly subscription. One of my boys got it, but monthly, or I think he pays for it every 3 months. So he pays for it for 3 months, and he gets X cuts in the month.
Okay, how many cuts is for 3 months?
I want to say it's 4 to 5 cuts.
Okay, and how much is he charging? Do you know?
I'll have to find out. I don't remember the exact number.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got to think about all that. Because people price themselves out doing packages too. Because you got to realize, when you do a package, you don't want to become a haircut slave either, bro. Right. Where it's like, I'm mobile too. So it's like, sometimes when people already are subscribed, they want the haircut today, right now at 3 o'clock. And like, I'm booked up. Now you're not fulfilling the subscription. That's like you going to Netflix and you try to turn it on and it doesn't work. You're like, damn, bro, like I just paid for this. Like, now you're mad. You're like trying to call Netflix. So you got to be careful with subscriptions to where there's only a certain amount of people and type of client that you offer it to. You dig what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, this dude always books 3 days in advance. He's responsible. He pays good. He tips. And his haircut's easy. I'm going to give him his package. Whereas, like, if somebody haircut hard, I'm not giving them a package, bro. Because I want to get paid right after. I want to feel like I did something. Like, I don't want to feel like, damn, bro, this nigga.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's like, that's the best thing about barbering, because if you go back to like tribal trade, like back in the early times, if that dude had a fire and I had a dead deer, yo, bro, I'll let you have some of my deer if you let me cook it on his fire. You know what I mean? Like, before we had fiat currency. So something else I want to challenge y'all to do, man. Think about trying to get your clients to pay you in Bitcoin, man. Just think about how you can do that, and think about ways you can do that. I've been doing that since 2017, bro. You know where it's at now.
Is that 1,000 right now?
It's at 100K.
So how did you get started in Bitcoin? How did you educate yourself in Bitcoin?
How did I get started in Bitcoin? Honestly, I started in Bitcoin when I was trading. So the next class I'm gonna do is gonna be called Trades and Fades. And I wanna teach y'all a little bit about how you can start trading in the Forex market. Because every barber should be doing that, bro. Because you can get to the shop at 9:30. Let's say everybody on the same page in the shop. He's studying GBP, JPY. You studying US30. He's studying NASDAQ, right? Where it's like, yo, bro, I got to play on NASDAQ today, bro. We going everybody buy NASDAQ, 01 lot size. And y'all cutting hair, y'all making money, and then you looking at your phone. I'm up. Bro, it's been times I'm cutting hair, bro. I'm about to get paid $200. I look at my phone, I'm up $1,200. That changes your perspective on a haircut then. Because then you're like, damn, I don't even need to do this shit for real.
Right. I quit, matter of fact.
I'm telling you, you don't want, bro, you want to cut hair for the passion because you love to do it.
Right.
You don't want to cut hair for like, yeah, you want to cut hair for money, but it should be your main networking tool. It should be your one of your main sources of income. Like right now, barbering is my main source of income. I'm not saying like it's not. But bro, I'm in so much different shit, bro. Like I got so much going on, bro. Like,
That
but
that fat. What is that guard called again? Is it
it's called a fat blade.
Fat blade.
P-H-A-T.
okay? Fat blade. They don't make something like that for non-metal trim.
No, so this is a Andis product.
Okay. Oh, that's just Andis.
Bro, this,
okay.
guess how old this is, bro?
Which one?
This one.
Or the blade?
The blade.
Like how long you've had it, or
Yeah.
how long it's been out?
5 years.
8 years.
Bro, I had this for 12 years, bro.
Same one.
Same one.
That's what Gus was saying. He's like, they're built to last.
But my point is, this is like an oxymoron looking at this right here. Because what it is, this came out before this came out. If you get what I'm saying. I switched this blade. I put an old blade that used to be on a wire master. You had to buy it like a fat master. I put it on to a new clipper housing that's wireless. So it's almost like, this is like a crazy thing to look at because it's like, damn, this is like the new shit with the old shit on it.
Right. That's crazy.
But it's such a great tool. You know what I mean? It's such a powerful tool. You can see how this haircut, he pretty much done. 10 minutes, cool. See what I mean? Like he's already there. Boom. So now, no trimmer. I have a back to the balding clipper. I'm gonna use this as my trimmer. Because with his haircut, you don't really want to put a hard line on the front. That's something that you ask.
Yeah.
You never want to put a hard line in front. Unless they ask for it, you don't want to really put a hard line on straight hair. You can't shape him up like a black dude, bro. It's not gonna look right. So what I'll do, I'll grab this, right? And I'm gonna just corner cut again. I'll take this. See how I'm using this as a trimmer. And I probably wouldn't do this on our type of hair texture because it's not gonna cut anything. But his hair, being that it's straight hair, it's soft, it's like light, it's like airy. I can give him a lineup with a clipper. You know what I'm saying? Boom. See that? Real quick, easy. Boom. Same thing here. The one thing I'll do with this, you already know about this, bro, if you got one of these. You can take this and make sure that it's synonymous. So I'll come here. I'll pull it from the back of his ear. And this is a hack so you can make sure somebody's balanced. Because shape up, balance, and symmetry, you gotta have symmetry. Boom, see that? I can check, all right.
Oh.
Let me see, from the ear,
What it's used for. Okay.
from the ear to here. All right, cool. I'm gonna check this side before I line it up. Cool, we in good position. I can see that it's right on point where I'm gonna line it up at. So now I take a mental note of where that is, boom, and I do the same thing. And you can use this a lot of different ways. You can get crafty with this.
Yeah, he said he wanted one. I didn't know what
You can even measure out the nose to make sure his box is right. And that's just like, I don't even got to touch his face. I can see, okay, from there, it's the same thing. His face is the same on both sides. Some people.
Right.
Boom, I can see. You know what I mean? And for black people with haircuts, when I want to make sure that these boxes are the same, because the worst thing is when you do a whole lineup, it's crispy. You turn it to the mirror, and it's like, you like, because it's like something got to get pushed.
Yeah.
This or one of these, and then you like, damn, I messed it up. You know what I mean? So you thinking like, damn, I don't. So what I'll do is, I'll take it from, you take a comb, you brush it down, you part it so I can see, and I'll just go ahead and check that. From the hairline there. From the hairline, same thing here. Boom, part it. See? Same thing. I can double check and make sure I'm in the right track.
What's the brand of that also?
This Murano's. Bro, a lot of the stuff that I'm even talking about today, I give respect to my OG, bro. Like, Murano's class taught me a tremendous amount of value. But see, this is being a little more stubborn and don't want to cut as quick. So you know what I'll do? Scissors, bro. Give him a whole lineup. See what I'm saying? I'm giving him a whole lineup with some scissors. That's it. That's really all you need. Trim it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all it is to Ethan's cut, bro. He got some flyaways right here. I'll trim those up. And his hair, you rock it like this, right?
Yeah, just put something.
So you always turn him to the mirror. Let him check it out. And sometimes you gotta turn it around and check different angles to see how it looks versus this angle, brush it this way. Just see how it's gonna look, because what if he's one day out and he's playing basketball and it goes that way? You wanna see how it's gonna look anyway. You know what I mean? You wanna look at it and see any way that it's gonna look. You can see, like, I just gave him a whole haircut, fade, blend, everything. No guards, no trimmers. Any questions about that?
Scissors. What's the benefit of the curved scissors? I've never used it before.
They're better. I think I like them for like beards, and then even the shape of the head a lot of times it's curved. So when you're doing, like, you're trying to trim it, I can get, like, if it's straight, it's just straight, but it's curved, I can kind of, like, I can reach areas a little bit quicker, easier, efficiently, like, you know what I mean? And sometimes you literally just raw, like, you see the way I cut, it's just like a raw way, bro. Like, I don't really do anything that special. So you see right here, you can even do this right here, where I'm point cutting into the blend to thin it out. I'm point cutting into the blend to thin it out. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That's it. All right, Ethan, think of a number right now between 1 and 299. All right, don't say it though. All right, yo, what's the number? Yeah. You said 1? All right.
131.
95.
What's the number?
146.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Nice.
All right, bro, I got you a pair of WR Mark 3s in the car.